Hey guys, I'm Joe Drake. Welcome back to another 90 Day Fiancé self-quarantine reaction video. Okay, first up we have Molly. I don't know if it was just me, but does she remind you of the actress Jennifer Tilly? When the show started last night and she was recording herself in bed, I was like, Jennifer Tilly was on 90 Day Fiancé? I don't know, maybe that's just me. You remember her from Liar Liar and a million other things? Anyway, so Molly's lingerie business isn't really up and running due to the coronavirus. She and her business partner, Cynthia, have decided to make masks. So thank you to them. That's very, very kind and generous of them. But aside from that, I think the two of them together are a total hoot. I mean, clearly they enjoy drinking wine together. Cynthia doesn't know what day it is. Nobody knows what day it is. Molly also was shown homeschooling her daughter, Hensley, again, drinking wine, which made me think this generation of kids growing up are going to have stories about how their parents tried to homeschool them. I mean, this poor Hensley girl is going to be like, my mom was forced to drink white wine every day because she didn't know what she was doing. But Molly seems like she's handling quarantine just fine, making masks and homeschooling. So good for her. Now on to George. We got an update from George in prison. As fans may know, he has been behind bars for transporting marijuana. He's been in there for about a year and 8 months and gets out in just a few weeks at this point. But the shocker was he lost 100 pounds. I kind of need to be forced to work out that much because George's transformation is incredible. Now, he did give us an update on Anfisa. They are still technically married, but he did let us know that she is with someone else. And how did he find out? By looking it up online, which reminded me, don't look up your exes on Facebook, on Instagram. I think it's just a good general rule to stay away from Googling people's names. Now on to Matt and Alla. Poor Matt was stuck in an RV for 14 days because he had symptoms. Now, I do understand because as we saw too, Alla is pregnant, but she made him sleep outside of the home for 2 whole weeks until his symptoms were gone. I mean, part of me understands it. I'm not a pregnant woman, so I can't really put myself in her shoes completely. But we did see that he was brought back into the house. She left a change of clothes for him outside, and they had a nice little reconciliation inside. You even saw him filming their hug and kiss with his iPhone. Even ended up calling the hospital because they were concerned about if he was going to be let in the labor and delivery room, but he is going to be let in. So that's good news for them, and we wish them well. Now on to Emily and Sasha, which started off with Emily taking Sasha to the urgent care because he was sick. Immediately, he has the mask on, and Emily is listing all of his symptoms. I guess if you're like me, you think he already has COVID-19, but cut to the next scene, he tested negative. Luckily, he was feeling better, and I was feeling bad for him at first, but then he showed off his abs, and it just pissed me off. I mean, I feel like the only way to do quarantine right is to not exercise and eat everything in sight. How dare these people with good bodies show it off? This is just not the time. The couple also admitted that they have been bickering because they have been in close quarters, but they have enjoyed quality time as a family of 3. So it seems like things are going well for Emily and Sasha. Now, as for Alan and Kiriam, this was a really unique story because when the coronavirus pandemic broke, Alan was in San Diego working, and Kiriam was in her native Brazil with their son. So of course, when Alan was finished with work, he flew back to where they live in Charlotte, North Carolina, but because of travel restrictions, Kiriam and their son are stuck in Brazil. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the rules are because it seemed like Alan wanted them to get home, so there could be a possibility for them to fly home, but she seemed a little reluctant. I think things are a little bit better in Brazil than they are in the United States, and I think she feels a little comfortable being around her family. As we saw, her dad is unfortunately not doing well after a car accident, so his immune system is low, and I think she wants to be there to make sure that the family is taken care of. But poor Alan is back in North Carolina by himself, and he ends up playing with his son's toys. This guy is going to lose his mind. I think this will be a really interesting story to follow too, because I wonder if this marriage is going to last. I feel bad saying this, but they're talking a lot about divorces going up in the coronavirus, and I just feel like Alan and Kiriam are on 2 different pages altogether. All right, those are my thoughts for the second episode of 90 Day Fiancé Self-Quarantine. Let us know your thoughts by sounding off in the comments below, and don't miss us next week. We'll be catching up on episode 3.